Hello, welcome to Chaotic Calling. My name is Starwin. We're going to play some D&D tonight, and welcome in, players. For those who don't know, open roleplay is available to anybody who is watching, if you are out there. Exclamation mark help in Twitch chat will give you a link to the game, a link to the Discord, a link to a Character Mancer video, which you should probably watch before starting to play, so you know all the ins and outs, and especially how to find tokens and all the other information you need. And there are, I'm just going to delete everybody's token and we're just going to start over. So everybody can just kind of like add themselves when I'm done deleting everybody.
Works for me.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Bagman. How are you doing? Anyway.
Oh yeah, we gotta resolve the Bagman shit.
No, we got 100 things to resolve. I wouldn't even worry about half of it. Alright, guys, you can go ahead and place your tokens if you are here today, and then I will go over what happened up to this point. Once I remember who I need to re-add to the characters. Let's see, we had Shishay here, and of course, Robot. Alright. So, yes, once upon a time, you all were stuck in a plane known as the ethereal bleed. This is a plane between life and death, and here your memories are its food source. And the longer you're here, the more you lose your memories. You may have been here for a day, you may have been here for a week, month, years, decades, centuries. You might have been pulled out of time, either forward or backwards. You might have been pulled from a whole different universe altogether, but here you are. This group of adventurers that you managed to collect with find an opening in the ethereal bleed to leave, and it deposits you into the northern wastelands where it is cold, it is freezing. You probably weren't wearing the right clothing that day, but hey, you couldn't know this was going to happen, right? Immediately, you do find a hilltop cabin where your allies and yourselves scurry up to, knowing only your name. You meet with the arch wizard known as Felix, who takes you in begrudgingly, as some of you assumed he was a bad guy at first. Wonder why. But he takes you in. He has a magnificent mansion built into his cabin to easily give you guys rooms. But, you know, that's not what we're here for. You guys are pretty much lost. You were unsure where to be. And in order to give you guidance, he suggests you guys join a guild. Become adventurers, because you all carry the equipment of an adventurer. And upon doing so, you guys were basically enrolled into a city that Felix teleported you to. He is a very powerful wizard and very trained in teleportation spells. So he's able to teleport you to this city, and the city of Shandora provides you an adventurers guild to take part in. Here you manage to grow as a group, slowly building reputation, taking on some guild quests, from eliminating goblins and orcs or dire wolves or what have you, to dealing with a bagman and all your friends being taken to prison and nearly threatened to burn the town down. I don't know what we're talking about there. Anyway, and also, one of your quests took you overseas, where if you manage to do this quest, you'll be given a guild house to capture the Scarlet Bandit, which you managed to do. You met Asmaria and brought her back to the local authorities instead of the authorities where she was, and provided the seer who asked you not to let her die access to her a lot sooner than she planned. So that was great. Upon that, you gained a guild house. You hired Shishe as your CFO. You burned down half of your guild house. Shit happens. Oh, and let's not forget that on one of your adventures prior to dealing with goblins per se, we met a little girl named Robot, and Robot had no parents. You guys rescued her from being captive, and she's been mentored by many of you, taking influences from a lot of people, especially Nyx and Rin and Wonder and people like that. And she has become a rogue in her own right, as she is slowly leveling with you. You've pretty much been taking her under your wing. She's still young, a youngling, so the protective spirit to keep her protected is there, but she's already had a lot going on. She was unknowingly under a guise to murder Jefferson. Yeah, I'm sure it's nothing. At any rate, you managed to get the Gaius removed after she was kidnapped by a bunch of Drow. I don't know why Drow are dealing with this. You know, they got their own vengeance plan, right? Um, not like Jefferson left their society or anything on his own whims, but hey, I know I'm kind of like scatterbraining everything here, but that's just kind of the way this is, right? Last week we had a request to go deal with some strange feathered creatures that were, blocking the road or, attacking people. You met up with some were turkeys that nearly took advantage of the fact that they ambushed you, and you guys were quickly able to turn the tables and find the location where they nest, quote unquote, and then proceed to burn the place down because that was a lot better than attacking them. Bravo. Bravo. Circumvent and an entire masterpiece for that. Great. You managed to save the entire party from having to gobble like turkeys. That was one of the abilities of the red-eyed turkey gobbler. So, yeah, congratulations on that. And we are back at our half burned down establishment, which is currently being worked on. We're going to go from left to right. It is a smaller group today, so maybe we'll get a lot done. Who knows? I will also remind you, Dixper is in effect. If you want to support the stream, whether you're in the game or if you're watching on Twitch, if you're on Facebook or YouTube archives, unfortunately, check us out over at chaoticcalling.tv or twitch.tv/chaoticcalling. You'll see a link. Actually, you can just go to dixper.gg/chaoticcalling and see. Yeah, like that, guys. You can throw a rock at me. I seen that, Asuna. Or was that you? Oh, that was nice timing, Asuna. I thought that was from you. All right. Apparently your finisher didn't show up. I wonder why. Huh. At any rate, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go from left to right, let everybody kind of like introduce themselves to everybody. We're kind of like standing in the training yard, it looks like, because this part of the building's being worked on, right? And your rooms are back here, so it's like midday at this point, and I don't know who this blue man is, but that's not going to work. You're going to have to find a token, buddy. And
yeah, that's me.
Yeah, make sure you go to token stamp and make you a token. Find an image that represents your character. You know, I made a video about this. If you'd be so kind to finish it, please. I give everybody a hard time. Don't take that personally, all right?
Yeah.
You
You should have seen how badly I needed direction the first time I played.
You can even go into the settings in YouTube and go at 1.5 to get through it.
Yeah.
Like I did.
Yeah, click the timeline, guys. That's why I put timelines in there. So, and I know I need to redo that video, but I really don't want to do all that work again. Anyway, we're going to go from left to right. You guys are going to meet the old players and get a good idea what they look like, and then you guys will be able to tell us what you look like once you get a token that actually works, and then we'll go from there. All right, so starting from the left to the right, I see Asuna finally joining us. Asuna, tell us what you look like, what you're playing as, and what you might be saying or doing at this moment.
Yeah, Zuna Wood Elf stands about 5'6", dark red hair, piercing green eyes, has a leather top that they keep the collar popped on, and a tattoo on the side of their face of a floral arrangement that goes up a vine, and they're probably going over Robant's form for archery with her, and just commenting on how good she's gotten lately.
Are you sure you're not my cousin?
It might be related.
It might be. Next we have Wonder 2.0.
Greetings, everyone. I am Wonder 2.0. I have white metallic skin, black hair, and I wear quite a lot of pink. I am currently a College of the Whisperers Bard. And currently I am also sitting down and using my painted supplies to paint Dix and Ren.
And hopefully you let everybody know you're a Warforged so they know where the 2.0 came
I'm
from.
a Warforged.
All right, next up we have Nyx.
Oh, Hi, my name is Nix. I am a 3 foot high fairy.
I didn't know that addition existed in this timeline.
I'm tired.
Welcome.
Full disclosure, I'm tired.
Nah.
But Nyx is a 3 foot tall fairy phantom rogue. They have mousy gray hair, blue skin, and a large scar across their face. They wear dark leathers, blue, gray, and black, and the only other color she is wearing is this embroidered scarlet emblem on her bicep that looks like a snowflake with an eye in the center. And she is trying to hold very still, like, am I doing this right? Um,
You're
I,
doing great, Nick. Don't too early.
alright, okay. Um,
All right. Well, next after Nyx, we have Ren. Ren, are you muted?
oh no.
Ren, Ren, did you fall off the map?
Yes, I am
There you are.
muted apparently. I am so sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. We'll give you trouble for it.
Yeah, Rin is 4'11" tabaxi, a black furred, like panther, monk, wearing loose fitting, like Eastern style robes and such, and she's currently just staring confusedly at a pan flute and wondering why she has it.
Okay, next up we have Irachula.
Irchula's standard human
And extra loud
Battlemaster
today.
fighter. Oh,
No,
sorry.
go on. You're extra loud. That means I'll just turn you down. It's easy.
Okay.
Continue.
He has a white hair, pale skin, and brown eyes, and he is dressed in a heavy armor.
All right. All right, so now we got the new people. Dirth, tell us what you look like, what you're playing as.
I am Dirth. I am a half-orc monk. My character pretty much looks like my token. Bald. Scar on the left eye. Gray eyes. I lived a very solitude life as being a half-orc.
You don't know that.
Dropped off in front of a monastery. And so my character is just quietly cross-legged sitting on the floor contemplating what the hell is going on.
I told you what the hell is going on. All right. Yeah, do keep in mind, no memories. So you don't know anything about a monastery at this point.
Well,
All right.
yes. You're right.
Yeah. But, yeah. All right, Dirth, thank you. PH in annoyance. I mean, Fee, Uji, Upa, Udala. Fee, you're up.
Bijap up is
Even you can't say your name.
Bijap up.
Uh-huh.
Bijap up.
Sure. If that's what you think it is. Go ahead.
I mean,
I'm giving
honestly.
you a hard time. Go
Yeah,
for it.
you are, but it's fine.
We will
Is
continue
a
to do this.
creature.
Yes.
A creature with 4 limbs, one of which being that of a crab, one of which having an entire entity with its own mouth and various other tentacles and such, is a creature that stands 8'2" and 333 pounds of fishy scales and insectoid parts. A strange creature that one of you has instructed to hit these target dummies, so he is doing so because you are nice humies, and he has learned that you nice humies should decide things for him.
Sounds like Shishi has a new pet, guys.
Oh no.
All right. Oh, it's literally Olaf. All right. I assume that's your token, Olaf, is it?
Yes. Yes, it is my token.
All right, let me get this to represent you properly. All right, tell us what you look like and what you're playing as.
My name is Olaf. I'm a dwarf, but I'm unlike other dwarves. I'm tall dwarf.
What's dwarf?
I am tall dwarf.
Define tall.
6'5".
Yeah, you're not an actual dwarf, are you? My mom was a Goliath. My father was a dwarf. I don't know. Well, you don't even know either. Anyway.
I don't even know my parents.
All right, so let's get into the scenario. Like, you wouldn't know anyway. You have no memories, right? So, as you are all kind of like gathered here, you can also hear the woodworking and the sounds of debris being pulled away from the location up north, or down south, I should say. The open bar area that you guys once loved and held dear, yeah, all that's gone at the moment. So now you have to drink with the commoners and go to a tavern. But for now, you are all here, and it looks like Roll20 is already starting with me, so I need to refresh real quick. But yeah, so as you guys are kind of like gathered here and trying to get your bearing on the day's events, and ask me questions if I haven't clarified everything to you, but would leave it open. I don't think we're all going to talk over each other like we normally do, because it's a smaller group today. But want to leave it open for you guys to just kind of like openly roleplay, kind of do your own thing, get to know one another, have a conversation with your friends, and try to figure out what you guys want to do for the day. And we'll move from there, all right? If everybody starts talking over everybody, then I'll put us in initiative and we'll resolve things in a timely order. Just keep in mind, if that happens, you guys aren't bad people. It's okay. If you want to talk over each other and I put you in initiative, you did nothing wrong. You just made it to where I had to get it organized for you. So with that said, what would you all like to do on this bright early day, around 10 a.m.?
I would like to give the not dwarf that.
Gain +1 weapon.
All right, it was lagging. +1 weapon has been granted to the weirdly named, or the weirdly sized dwarf. Is that what you want? To Olaf?
Yeah, Olaf. Yeah, to Olaf.
Yes.
So you get to pick a +1 weapon of your choice from the compendium, and you can drag it onto your character sheet. Do you know how to do that? Yes or no? And apparently you did not read or... Okay, people. You needed to take starting equipment because I don't see any equipment here. And you only have that many HP? What level are you? Alright, I'm sorry, I have an aneurysm here. I'm looking at your character sheet and I don't think you did anything correctly because I don't know what level you are. I don't even know what your class is. Did you use the character mancer, Olaf?
Yes.
Do you... Oh, wait, the thing was bugged. Can you just redo it then? I'm sorry, it was bugged because I looked at it and I tried to process it and it didn't get everything on there. Can you go back and do that for me, please?
Yeah, of course.
Your stats should still be selectable, so you shouldn't have to re-roll stats, but kind of like go through it again with level 1 and then add the 3 levels afterwards. And make sure you pick your class and everything, because if none of that's picked, I don't know what you are. Okay?
Yeah, I'm an artificer.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
Woohoo!
And
I think that
what...
might be our first artificer.
Yeah.
I'm a tall dwarf artificer.
Nice.
All right, my friends. Sorry about that. I just doing some
No
maintenance
worries.
here. Wow, Nick's it's doing it again, ain't it?
Doing what again?
Looking at your
HP.
HP, and your HP is not where it needs to be.
Oh, it's got my HP wrong again.
Yeah. Oh, you got a +5 next to your max HP. Can you just change that to what
Oh,
it should
yeah,
be?
that's from the yes, hold on, give me
Any
one second.
any effects would have been taken away by now.
Okay.
Yep. I'll get that sorted. Don't worry.
Yeah, new day. Who
There we
dis?
go.
Get rid of mine too.
Yeah. So if you had tip HP, they're gone, guys. All right. So yeah, as Shishay just kind of like comes in and keeps an eye on everybody and seems to be messing with a notepad or something, like she's taking notes about stuff. But you know, her office was burned down, so she has nowhere to really work. But she came in to check in on you guys. Robot's over here practicing with Asuna, but hey, what would you guys like to do?
Firstly, may I roll on my painting supplies?
Mm-hmm.
That's a dexterity, right?
Yeah, I believe so. You are very
Usual.
dexterous. And the imagery looks stunning. You got even a nice little background going on there.
Is it ready? Can I see?
Should be done, yeah. You can come see now.
Oh, wonder, I think this might be even better than your last one.
Thank you, next.
I want to see too. It goes up to the other
Okay,
side.
then.
I like to think that there's like a little Rin like poking their head over Nyx's shoulder in the
Oh,
painting.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, she's like, hold on a second. Yeah, Wonder's like, let me fix that real quick. But yeah.
You should really start doing this for a living. You've got a talent.
If I did, then someone wouldn't be able to keep all of you on your feet.
That's fair, actually. We do. I'm not sure we'd get very far without you.
So check this out, Asuna. I just stand perfectly still like this, and I pull back the bowstring, right? And then I just let loose. It's a steady aim. You can't go wrong with it. And I hit that thing almost every time. Almost every time. There are times when I don't hit it. Let me see if I can hit that dummy today. And she'll shoot at the dummy. With her
Does she
lovely
hit?
+2. Oh, hell
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
And she murders that dummy. Like the whole dummy's head kind of like splinters at the top.
Azuna's just gonna kind of look over the shoulder and be like, well, God's damn, Robot.
No, let's not damn them. They're the ones that's blessing me. What are you talking about? No,
No, you're right. We got to keep them
Dakota Shelley is
happy.
all.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, she's not bad in her own right because, yeah, you guys
Great.
gave her a +2 weapon already. I think she had a deck draw somebody thought would troll with, and it actually gave her a weapon.
Yep.
But, and of course, as you guys are kind of like spending your time getting to know the area for the new people and for the old people who are just kind of like, I can't go to the front room because it's being worked on, Shishay just kind of nonchalantly, and to set the mood, Shishay is not very showing with her emotions. She seems very monotone. Her speech is very one tone. Any emotion she shows is just a sharp smirk you might catch whenever she has a scheme and plan, but for the most part she just kind of like wanders over to the little group and checks to see what they're up to since she sees paper being worked on. Oh, sorry, I thought this was paperwork that you needed file. My bad.
It's fine. Would you like a painting of yourself, Shisha?
Not necessary. It doesn't bring in any money. And she walks away. Unless, I mean, you can keep her in the conversation, but she's just checking to see if she's needed anywhere.
So, Shisha,
Hmm.
Oh, God.
Yes. I
it was
remember.
just a compliment, you?
I'm sorry.
It was just a compliment, you?
Oh. Well, I have to go put this Pokédex up. Finally had it completed. out of character. I got all 400. Thank you very much.
Right.
All right, Feet. Are you doing something there?
He is looking at you. You have
You-
Pokey. He
No, I
overheard.
no, I
No
don't really
Pokey?
have Pokey. It was an outside joke.
No Pokey?
No.
Oh, that was out of.
Yeah, that was more out of character. Like, that wasn't actually something she said. It's just that I named my main Chiche. Anyway. No, she's like the secretary of your guild. So, like, if there's anything you need to talk to her about that has to deal with the guild itself, she's the one to go to.
Momentarily gets distracted by her and then goes about her one
I
of
know,
these
I know
things.
she kind of like raises an eyebrow because of your misform and shape. And then kind of like wonders why did we let this one out of the player select menu. But it's not the
Yeah,
weirdest thing she's seen, so she just acknowledges and moves on.
I just go back to punching these.
Yeah, fair enough.
Can I
Now,
go eat?
where do you want to eat?
Is there food?
Shishay looks into the front area that's still being worked on and says, probably not here. Yeah, you're
Are you
that-
hungry, my big dwarven friend?
that's coming from Asuna. Okay, I mean, you don't have to answer him, I guess. I'm just saying, they did talk to you. Olaf, did you mute or what?
I did mute.
Okay, yeah. So do you respond to Asuna or no?
No.
Oh yeah, that's fair. If
Uh,
you want to play the stoic type.
I'm still hungry.
Are you responding or are you just saying these things out loud then?
Yes, I am saying this out loud.
Well, there is a tavern you can all go to if you're hungry, or if you have the money, you can go to Mishamitos and have all the snacks you want, if you can afford it, says Shishay as she
Sure.
kind of goes back to her writing. Now, I will kind of like put an itinerary out there so that the new people don't derail what we have planned, right? There is a scheduled event that we were working on to go to the country of Citadel Kingdom. And we had planned on asking Felix for help because he has left a communication device for you guys to get a hold of him. So you guys live in Shandora. He's still home where he is. So you guys have struck out on your own and already burned down half of your Jeez. And yeah. So the intentions to go to Citadel, though, were to find some orphans that needed transportation to the Arcana, where they can escape the would-be mishaps if they were ever discovered to be arcane casters in that region. So that is the one thing that I just want to put out there that we can work towards going to now if we want to. And somebody needs to mute their mic or put a headset on. That would be blank. Thank you. All right, so what's on the itinerary, my friends?
I guess we should start preparing for our journey then.
Yes. When do we start?
We leave.
Well, it's a 3-day journey to the... What? It's a 30...
It's a no-day journey if you call the right people.
Well...
It's a multi-day journey once you get from the port to Citadel, though. Yeah.
Yeah, and is it do we have to journey to the port to get to Citadel? Or I remembered there was some sort of time thing going on there that we couldn't leave right away.
Yeah, we were waiting for the captain to reach the shores of our kingdom.
Okay.
And basically Felix can get you to the shore where this captain is, and he will sell you over there. So this is going to be one of those sea adventures where we see how many people jump in the ocean. I love it.
Nice.
Oh no.
Yes.
Water?
Bag of beans, nothing could go wrong.
There we go.
B looks noticeably excited hearing that we're going towards the water.
Do you know how to
Chula
swim?
raises,
Oh, go ahead here, Jula.
Chula raises his hand. Shouldn't we go shopping at least for healing potions and such?
Probably a good idea.
That's a fair assessment, says Shishay. Well, I'll leave you to your business, Shishay says, as she kind of like steps over burned down debris and starts to walk out of the building.
Thanks, Shishay.
Yeah,
Shishay, before
Oh.
you leave.
but I was already stepping. Yes.
Yeah, you're doing your thing, but that's okay. I need you to answer me one quick question. Do we have any guild funds for such adventuring things?
Give me a persuasion check.
Ooh.
She kind of
Oh,
like
no.
stares at you and then stares at the building up front, stares at you again, gives you a thumb towards the building and says, just because we got insurance money coming doesn't mean we got it yet.
All right, well, that's
And
fair.
proceeds on her way. But yeah.
He's
Yeah.
gonna walk up to Shishay before she leaves.
Oh my god. Now what? Okay, go for it. Sorry. Yes. Hey, not on top of me. Get away from me.
He doesn't know why, but think good guppy, and he pats you on the head and goes back to punching the things.
She narrows her eyes, and half the people can almost see her instinctively reach towards her hip where there are hidden katanas, but she just
no.
she just shakes her head and walks away. Yeah, no, she ain't gonna do nothing.
Oh, no.
But yeah, so unless somebody else has something they want to say to her, like she's there to talk to, but I just want to make sure I can let her leave now.
I think that's
Good to go.
everything.
All right, I'll send her away. You can go, Shishay. Thanks. Didn't ask you.
Go
Then
see
she's
her
gone.
meditate.
All right, so
All
she.
right.
All right. Shopping. That sounds like a
Shopping
great
it is.
idea, actually. So what I will do is I'll pull up my OneNote. We're not going to move maps for a while. So we'll do a lot of theater at the mine. The awesome experience of Sprigget might be on the table, but that depends if I have the voice for it or not. But where do you guys want to proceed to? Like, what are you looking for, I guess? And then I'll tell you where you can find it. Because I know some of you don't know the city.
Can I help on the instruction?
No, you cannot. It's part of the insurance policy. You're not allowed to help.
Nah, dang.
Now, if we're to get the money, we got to let them do the work. So
If-
there. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead.
I was just gonna let you guys know. I know the new players don't have any money yet, but we'll see. Sprigget's is a shop where you can buy those potions you're looking for. Sprigget is also a shop to buy most of the common adventuring gear like rope, backpacks, or tents, stuff like that. If you are looking for enchanted items of a particular nature, there is the Arcanium Spellweavers. They deal with special magic items and scrolls for those would-be wizards. There is also the Stray Wolf Inn if you need to get your liquor on, since everybody's liquor here has been burned down. There's also the Bullseye
Wow.
Brewery if you want the finer shit in life as far as liquor goes. There is fanciful things if you're looking for like attire. There's a library, there's an instrument shop, just to name a few places. There's the hot spring, but we don't need to go there, guys. Don't waste our time there yet. Let's see, because we've been there twice already. We have Mashamitos if you want some sweets. We got red light district. No, we'll put that to the side for now. And there's just like a trade center. If there's like something you need to order that we may not have in the city at all, you could probably put a request in for it. So, depending upon what you guys are looking for, what would you guys like to do as far as shopping goes? Sounds like Sprigget's is probably on top of the menu, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
as the DM slowly pulls out the player handbook.
Tijup's gonna walk up to Azuna, look down to her.
Can I
Yes.
search for parts and pieces for an artificer item I can
Somebody's already talking. Let them finish, please. Whoever
He's
was
looking down. Yeah, he's looking down to Azuna. not have Clinky, and he's going to pull out his little pouch full of gold coins, not lots.
No, Fiji. Fiji up. You keep your money. I
You picked the
appreciate
wrong
it.
group to show that to.
I always find a way to get what I need, and I don't need a lot, to be honest. I have a decent amount in my inventory already,
Actually, she's-
but I was just
Yep.
trying to get Shisha to pay for some of the newer people's inventory.
Small Guppy going to buy things.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go buy some things. Have you ever bought anything, Fiji?
No. The
Gain +1 weapon.
The scientist bought everything.
A +1
Ah.
weapon has been granted. Who are we giving that to?
To
Oh,
Fidget.
nice.
Fidget, you got a +1 weapon now.
Okay,
Very nice.
I'll go ahead and add it.
Yeah, you can thank
Nice.
our Dixper card users. All right.
He doesn't like weapons all that much, other than throwing them. So we'll add a +1 trident.
Sounds good. Me. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just trying to get in the mood for Sprigget. Me.
Yeah. So Fejup's looking down at you and is like, "Want nectar and pokey."
So
One nectar and pokey.
What is she?
Not-
Robot gives
not-
a strange look.
Not nectar. Not. He like mimics drinking something and then looks strong. Like makes a flex. Nectar.
Is that a different
So,
version
like-
of Thieves' Cant? Sorry, go ahead.
I
Just having
think
Robot
this
add.
is what they call charades, Robot.
Mm.
And I got this never-ending supply of alcohol that Wonder 2.0 supplied me. Maybe I can wet your lips, Fiji, on our way there. It's not much. It's just some basic wine, but it's wine.
Wait. Wine. Dizzy. Make dizzy. No. Nectar. Make not hurt. Need the red nectar.
Oh,
Did they
he's
need
talking
Kool-Aid?
about healing potions.
Oh.
Yeah, nectar, healing nectar.
Nice.
Nectar
Wonderful.
is
Alright.
flowers, not anything
Alright.
else.
So, healing potions. We need to get some of those. That's a good stop.
Nectar stop itch, right? He
Itch?
makes the
Oh no.
What are we dealing with here?
I don't know what we're doing.
Crabs.
Robot stealth.
Oh my god.
What about
not drink nectar, not have itch. I need nectar stop itch.
Alright. Well,
the brain
we
itch.
can.
The brain itch.
Depends where the itch is at.
The brain is what is it itches when not drink the nectar.
No, the healing potions do not help that. I'm not sure what would help that.
The nectar I need.
It sounds
Or I
like you
itch.
may be addicted to a drug.
Do not drink the health potion.
He has an
Hey,
itchy
guys.
brain.
I got a visit to Sprigget's that I was waiting to do. You think we can get there now?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Like, you could
I'm
explain it to
starting
Sprigget. So you find yourselves
Yeah.
crossing the street from the tavern, from the brewery, off to a side, off to the left of you. You'll see a shack-looking storefront known as Sprigget's. As you enter into the lovely establishment, a sprightly gnome figure jumps from the counter and quickly rushes over to your group as you enter in, and she starts chiming off. Welcome to Spriggans. It's good to see you. Hey, welcome back. I've seen you before. Hey, how's it going? You doing all right? Good to see you. Good to see you. By the way, we got a whole bunch of new bedrolls that just came in, and if you want, we got some blankets, some books, some buckets, and there's also some new caltrops sitting over there if you want to get some of those. And there's also a chest that just came in. There's a lantern with bullseyes on it, and there's lanterns without. You can get all kinds of fun things today. We have hourglasses and heavy holy water. Wow, what am I doing with holy water? I don't know, but here it is. And she starts showing you her stock, and she just seems to be very quick and talkative and trying to sell you everything on the shelves, basically.
Sprigget?
Yes,
Sprigget?
Yes.
Hi.
How may I help you?
We
You
are...
doing great, I hope.
Yes, I would love to see what potions you have for sale today, specifically health potions, but really any potion that you have on hand, we would be interested in seeing.
Oh. I have 10 potions of healing for sale if you want to pick some up. They just came fresh off the fire about 2 hours ago. And they go for 50 gold each.
Very nice. All right, well, I will take 2 to start.
All right, that's only 100 gold pieces then.
All right, here you are, Sprigget. And Phil or Fee?
Yes. He
Here
walks
is-
up to you.
Here is one for you, and Olaf, here's another for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Keep them on your person. You never know when something's gonna happen.
He's gonna attempt to drink it. He uncorks it unless you stop him.
No.
stop
Fee,
him.
Fee. We wait until we get hurt. Then we drink the potion of healing.
Body hurt, then fix brain hurt.
All right. I'm not sure that will help with that. Can I? Okay. Is this something that we can check for, like above table?
Honestly,
like a medicine check?
Considering how he's put together, probably... Yeah, I'll let you do a medicine check. To give you a certain bit of information that I think might help, but we'll see. Yeah, you ain't got a clue. I mean, this is a foreign entity to most of us, and for those out of character wondering, this is a Ravnica version person, so, but we don't know that. They don't even know that. But, you know who doesn't care? Sprigget doesn't care because she's like, oh, if you need something that'll really fix it, and she pulls out this thicker and more lucrative looking potion. This here is a potion of superior healing, which I just got done brewing. It only goes for about 1,000 gold pieces. If you have it, I can sell it to you right here, right now.
Sprigget, is there any chance we can get a frequent buyer's discount?
I mean, that is what I want you to do. I do want you to buy frequently, because frequently is definitely the way to make money around here. So yes, I could probably do something for you on that. Are you trying to do a persuasion on that?
Right. Yes.
Go for it.
Let's see.
No!
No!
No. You didn't let me finish. Her discount lets you get advantage on the roll. So we'll call it a 14.
14.
I mean, I could probably go ahead and bring this down to about 800 gold pieces, but, you know, this kind of like cuts into the supply needed in order to make it, but I'm more than happy to work with you if you come back and see me for other things.
Oh, absolutely. Guys, I have about 823. Is anybody willing to go halvesies with me?
Yeah, I'll go halvesies.
Well, you can go halvesies if you got enough people.
We can go 1/3.
That little guppy talks fast and is also very little.
Let's see. So who's all volunteering?
I only have 5.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Don't expect the new people.
Who?
What did you mean who's in volunteering?
I just heard a whole bunch of people, and I need to do the math, right? So who all said that they were going to help buy the superior potion of healing?
I can help out.
Okay.
Azuna.
All right. Wonder and then Nyx. So that brings it down to 200 gold each from everybody, I think? No, wait. Irchula,
Right.
Wonder, Azuna, Nyx. Okay, that's everybody.
Rin.
Oh, and Rin.
Oh,
and Rin.
God.
Okay,
All right, well,
so
now
divided by 5.
If it's
Divided
easier,
by 5.
if it's easier, Robon will pitch
It's
in too.
160.
Okay.
It's 160 from everybody now. If Rabant pitches in, then it would be even lower. Let me look here.
Yeah. All right. I
I've
got
got my
somebody doing.
calculator out. Hold on.
I got somebody doing.
All right. All
I'm
right.
Gonna be an infinitesimal. Do not have robot pitching.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Coins.
Yeah. What do you got? What do you
So
got?
133 each, and I'll throw in the extra 4.
All right. Sounds good.
So 133 from everybody else, and I'll do 134 from mine.
Here you go.
Decides that he wants to give 4 towards it because you guys are good humans.
There's the 4 go.
Aw, all right.
There you go.
All right.
So yeah, Robot pitches in her part. Everybody else does the same. This superior healing potion will do 8d4 plus 8 if you use it, and should be in the compendium.
So who wants to carry this for emergencies?
Might I suggest Wonder?
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Shouldn't.
Well, I am so glad that you all came in and purchased one of my higher priced items. It's very good that it's sold, and I'm really happy. Means I'll do some more research and get some better potions hopefully soon in the near future. As far as potions go, that's about all I got, but I do have these oils with flasks. I have these mirrors with steel. I also have some blankets over there on that side, and look at the new backpacks that just came in. There's also some reliquaries, amulets, and emblems, and all kinds of fun holy symbols if you want to pick up some of those. We got hunting traps and you guys are going to let me keep going? I see how this is. We got pythons and we got a pole. We got a 10-foot pole. Did you get your 10-foot pole already? Because if you didn't, I got 10-foot poles over there in that barrel. And I also got a
portable kneel down. Fee is going to kneel down in front of him. You are small, Guppy.
And you are tall. And no, you cannot touch me. I'm busy trying to sell you my stock. And wild magic has been going off. Is this how we're going to get Sprigget? Okay, I see. This is that time of day, huh?
Well, it's a tradition.
It's a tradition. Let's go.
Oh, no.
Every time we come here, we have to wild magic Sprigget. It is just a thing.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but she manages to convince you guys to buy more stock because she maximizes the damage of her next damaging spell, which in this case, psychic energy, is being used to persuade you to buy shit. So,
I mean,
you
8
walk
more
away
healing potions
with,
wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah, it wouldn't. Do you guys want to pick them up? Because she just maximizes the next damaging spell.
All right.
All right, let's all get
so you were
healing
all
potions then.
more money.
Yeah, figure out who's buying what. But they're 50 gold each. There's 8 remaining. That brings it to 400 gold altogether. And somehow, somehow Sprigget's just been. Sprigget just seems to be
I'll take
voicing.
4 of them.
Yeah, Sprigget seems to be voicing herself very deeply into your cerebrum and just convincing you that this is the best deal ever. And if you don't pick it up today, somebody else is going to snatch it right away. And under that influence of her,
Just kind of hypnotizes us.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. So like she just her speech gets to you, and it's like, yeah, I better pick that up for somebody else does, right? I'm gonna turn my master.
Oh my god.
Okay. Tijep is still kneeled down in front of them, and can I give you 6 clinkies for a hug?
I'm not in the market of hugs. Thank you for asking, though. But I must get back to work. Thanks to all of your high earnings and sales, you'll come back and see me, right?
But that's pretty good. If I have a question for you.
Hmm?
My friends here are going to be selling soon, and if it's best to take precautions.
Sure is.
Potions of water breathing?
Water breathing. I haven't made any of those in a long time. Matter of fact, I don't even deal with those too much, but I know somebody who has some other stuff. But let me think. The dice are rolling.
Ooh.
She has 2 of them.
How much would they be?
Good question. Let me take a look at the rarity of our lovely potions of water breathing. They are right here. And roll 20 is going to show me what it says here in about 5 seconds. About right
uncommon? I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, they are uncommon. All right, cool. So that means I put them at about We'll go 75 gold each. That's what your discount.
75? Sounds good to me. I'll buy
So-
both of them.
150 gold for 2 potions of water breathing. Fair enough. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Have all kinds of other stuff if you're interested. And unless you leave or tell her to
Nope,
shut up,
We're leaving.
she will tell you about her vials, her torches, her tinder boxes, her tents with 2 person that can fit in it, and then you all walk out the door, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And Wonder's going to immediately pass the water breathing potions to
Sorry, what was that, Wonder?
Nix and Rin. Wonder's gonna pass the water breathing potions to Nix and Rin.
All right. And what were you
Oh.
doing here, Chula?
Thank you.
I'll buy 2 of the remaining elf potions.
Oh no, somebody had better buy whatever's left because you guys don't walk out of that store without all of them. That's how good of a saleswoman she was today. Thanks for the wild magic roll.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Rin will have picked up whatever's left. So if Irachula took 2 and Azuna took 4, Rin will take 2.
all right, sounds good.
Who is the one who bought the water breathing potions?
That'd be Wonder, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bishop goes up to Wonder and pats you on the head if you pats them on the head if you allow it.
Yeah, they'll allow it.
So sad. So sad. Can't breathe water, so sad.
No,
Oh, yeah, can I buy-
I don't need to breathe at all, actually. Not really human. And Wonder's gonna knock against them.
Yeah, basically they
That's what
pass
makes
off
it
the
fun.
potions to other people.
Yeah, so I already passed them off to Rin.
Oh wait, to
To
me?
keep the
Okay.
Rin safe.
Yeah, that's why I missed too. I didn't catch it. All right, cool. Glad we brought that back around though. So with the potions bought and everybody continuing their search for more stuff, did you guys want to go to the magic shop? You want to go to weapons and armor? Are we done, or do we need to prep anymore? What do you guys want to do?
Magic shop.
Oh,
Can I
this
buy
is-
some wood?
Sorry, my brain hurts. What did you just ask me and why?
Can I buy some wood?
What is your intention?
And why?
I want to build a boat.
But
You
we're
want to
gonna
build a boat?
we're gonna put you on a boat. You don't need to build one.
Oh, then I'll bring some wood in order to if a situation occurs, I can rebuild the boat from scratch.
In that case, no, I'm not gonna let you buy wood. Because you're not gonna be on a boat per se. You're gonna be on a ship actually. And if they don't have rowboats on the side, then you're out of luck. But trust me, you'll be fine. You shouldn't even be thinking about that yet. All right,
Just
you're
had a
killing
funny
me.
idea.
Killing me, guys.
All
All right.
Wood to make floaties for Wonder.
All right, guys. I'm gonna go
Yeah,
ahead
he sounds
and
like a
play
rock.
Scarlet for a while. Have fun. What?
Yeah, no, I was just joking about that. But I would like to go to the magic shop.
I would too. Let's go.
Hmm.
Because this is one of my favorite NPCs in the entire game. So
Yeah,
as
she
you
seems cool.
you walk into the magic shop. This is the Arcadium Spellweavers, and as you enter in, orbs of light start to dance above your head, indicating that you're inside this shop. It might be some kind of theft deterrent, but anyways, they are orbs of lights just floating there above you. And at the counter, there's a elven woman with golden eyes and long brown hair with soft pink tips at the edge of her hair, and she just kind of like looks up from a book that she was reading and rolls her eyes and says, "All right, what does your lot want today?"
Raiden, for once, is not distracted by the lights for now. Laser
Wisdom
focus walks up.
saving throw. No.
Oh, okay. Hey, if you want, I'll do it.
Do it. Let's do it. I gotta get you
Alright,
to
let's do
spend
that.
them cards, right? All right, they do not distract you
Oh,
today.
yep.
You see him
Woohoo.
tempted, but nope, you will yourself through it. You're good.
Yep.
All right.
You see her hands like clench at her sides for a second, and she just keeps going right
Yeah,
up the
yeah.
counter.
So how may I help
I
you?
would like a, I would like a belt that can help me center myself a little bit better
She gives you a
in a
square
pinch.
look. Define center.
Well, I'm a monk, and I use this energy, called the key, and
Ugh, disgusting.
I'm looking for an item that may help me recenter myself in a pinch there.
Uh-huh.
Above table, I'm looking for the dragonhide belt thing.
Most monks are. And I ain't gonna lie, this is probably not the place to find any. It's kind of weird, like monk stuff I haven't had to really worry about, so I don't know where I would technically put it. But I don't feel like the magic shop would invest in them. But let me see. Let me see. Why am I rolling so damn high on these? All right.
Everybody's wants to be today.
However, this belt's gonna come with a hitch.
Okay.
Oh wait, it's a dragon. Okay, dragonhide belt. Okay, hold on. Let me see what this does again.
Yeah, it's the same one
Sure.
you did on
Yeah.
Wednesday's game, or you talked about. I wouldn't have
Dude,
even known it existed if
I'm
not
not
for
the
that.
mug. You think I care?
Hey,
I was
You're the
I
one
was
that
the
brought it
player. I
up.
was the player, guys. I don't care what the monk wanted. Anyway. Yeah, on Wednesday I'm a player. I don't DM that. So that's why I have to recenter myself to see where this makes the most sense. I actually don't
Yeah,
have a
I
problem
see what
selling
you
this
did
to you. All right, so
Cool.
question mark monkeys. How many people are wanting this? Just one monk? Like in the future, are you gonna want this?
Now, what was
Probably.
it he's getting again?
Dragonhide belt +1. Like
How much is it for?
I'm trying to see if I need to roll multiple items. If I don't, then there's one here. If somebody else is wanting one, I'm going to roll to see if there's more than one. And you don't know how much it is yet because she hasn't said it yet. But just tell
You
me if
might
you're
want it
interested.
in the future.
If you intend to get it, now's the time to tell me.
Yeah.
All right, so that's 2 I need to roll for. All right. She definitely has 1. And she definitely has 2.
Nice.
So,
Wow.
okay. She stares at you and she kind of like shakes her head. It's like, all right, that makes sense why that happened. A group of adventurers came in a little while ago, maybe a couple weeks ago. And apparently the monks in their party died. But they were happy to sell these belts in the pinch. You know, to recenter their finances. And she shows you 2 belt of the description. Only problem is the iconography of the belts show emblems related to Nefarious.
I forget who Nefarious is.
I know, it's beautiful. You already forget a lot
Actually,
of
I
things.
don't think,
It's okay.
I don't think you've ever mentioned him.
No,
Yeah.
I don't have to. You don't know who it is. It's just
does it
like a
look like?
shadowy looking emblem.
Oh. That.
Like just imagine like the shadow monks kind of like emblem they
Yeah.
would kind of use in a way, because they're kind of related to Nefarious. But you know, it doesn't matter what kind of monk you are; it does the same thing. Except maybe the iconography will fuck with you later. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, is Nefarious welcomed among the worshippers of the Iron Forge?
Nefarious is his own problem. I think I recall Minerva. Minerva made a religion check a few weeks ago, right?
Yeah, that's where I'm pulling this.
I could probably pull this a little further for you. Nefarious is the god of darkness, known as like, he's kind of like the trickery god too. Like he will lie, he will bring the truth to the shadows, his gimmick. Like he does, if he feels like something is way too important to be seen that could do harm, he will hide it. Like he is about secrets, he's about hiding the truth. He even blocks certain prophecies, which is why a lot of prophecies are cryptic, because the seers who try to give these prophecies have been purposely blocked because of Nefarious. Like, that's just his whole shtick. The god of darkness doesn't even need his own temple. But a lot of monks have taken refuge under his wing to learn the Shadow Monk.
Cool.
So I tailored a special thing for Shadow Monks. There you go.
Cool.
And you might run into one now I'm thinking about it.
Sweet.
Probably not a good idea, but I like it.
The drop up is going to go up to the counter as well.
Yep.
Yes, and as I said, they wanted to recenter their funds, so I bought them for a good deal. I could pass it on to you. 500 gold each.
Yeah, I can't afford that.
I'll pay for both.
But thank you.
Good enough for me. Here you go.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Fija. I'll approach with you. I got a question as well.
Yes. She stares as you kind of like crop your head over.
Looking for item by later.
What item are you looking for?
Tattoo needle.
Do I look like a tattoo artist? If you want to sting your skin
Magic.
with ugly markings, you can go elsewhere. We don't practice that here. Above table, we don't do tattoos in this region. Not those kind, anyway.
Not magical ones.
Yeah, you won't find magic tattoos for a long time in this game.
Got it.
Hey, doesn't
I'm
hurt to
curious,
ask, but I'm definitely going to tell you what's up. What's up?
I'm looking for kind of an uncommon item that allows you to speak a word. A bubble of air appears around your head. Little cap of water breathing.
I think I sold a few of those about a few months back to a bunch of people who kept ranting and raving about starships and stuff.
Wait, starships?
Yeah, it's some weird nonsense. Something about Tau Masters and what have you.
Interesting.
Sorry, bringing Monday around now.
He looks again. Maybe necklace, help claw, magic.
If you don't know what you really want, then why are you in my store? Know your details. She gets firm because she's aggravated that you're not telling her exactly what you're wanting. That's just her nature. She's definitely a grouch. Dang,
I
guy.
follow these humies. They nice humies.
Yeah, they're nice when they pay for stuff too. What do you got? And what do you want?
I want something to make claws magic.
Then you need to pray to a deity. Because the Arcana can't help you there.
There is actually an item that isn't a tattoo that can help me here.
Yeah, but she's not offering it.
Good to know.
Yeah, just because you know of items, like if you don't bring it up to good detail to where I know above table what it is. But like if you're just describing it to her, like she's not going to spend time deciphering you. She will pass on whatever it is because she would rather not be bothered. And you can see that in her attitudes. Like, look, if you don't know what you want, move along. And as far as the cap of water breathing, it does seem like I have about 4 of them.
Oh, wonderful. How much are they?
For your lovely group, I'll let them go for 250 each. It looks like you all might be drowning soon.
We might need them. I'm going to look at Nix and Ren and wonder, what do you think?
Meanwhile, Robot's right underneath you, pulling her coin purse out and counting out 500 gold points for you.
It'd be good to have them.
If we need them, here, I can help.
Okay. We need them.
Yeah.
I have one other thing, and Ren's going to be trying to pull Wonder up to the counter.
Wonder, you get pulled up to the counter. He, like, literally picks you up and drags you over.
No, No, like grabs arm and like a little kid trying to pull somebody up
Maybe
because
Wonder's
Wonder's
alive.
much larger.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Do you have something that would allow my friend here not to just immediately sink?
Unless they
Above
can follow a
or
diet.
like a ring of water walking.
Like, she looks at your direct saying, right? Like, because the way you said it, she's like, unless they take on a certain type of diet, I don't suppose.
Huh?
Yes, I found that
I do
hilarious,
think
too.
Rin is just very confused by that.
Mm-hmm.
I do thank you for your concern here about me sinking, but it's one of the consequences I need to take as being a warforged and whatnot.
Exactly. See, they don't have a diet. That was the joke, Cat. And she looks back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I was asking about any kind of an item that would stop that. But okay.
Apparently, it
If
went
you
over your
don't have
head.
it, then-
Okay. Yeah.
Yep, it did.
No. Like I said, unless you give her a direction of actuality, she's gonna bypass
like
not even
a
caring. You
ring
know what I
that
mean?
would allow her to not, or allow him to not sink. I'm not sure
Mhm.
how, unless
Oh,
I
no.
just straight up say ring of water walking, which I don't know how I would know in character.
Well, that's the thing. Like, why would you even know to ask?
That's why I was asking for
Yeah.
something that would make her not sink. That's what Rin is looking for.
Okay, it is uncommon. I think we can let this go for about a solid 500.
Okay.
Let me see if it's here though. Once again, just because it's uncommon doesn't mean it's always in the store. But I've been rolling pretty good. Let's see what's going on. Sorry guys, I
Come
gotta give you.
on, good numbers.
Not today. Oh, that. Yeah, now I think about it, I sold it to some person who claimed to be a warlock about 3 weeks ago.
Oh, unfortunate. All right. Well, thank you anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this is possible, but do you happen? We're going into a place where arcane casters are at risk. Do you have any sort of item that would mask an arcane caster's abilities to anyone who might be searching for them?
As you bring that up, she gives you this glare. What, you plan on raiding Skyforge Keep? You plan on going gallivanting over in Citadel Kingdom? You plan on enjoying the Priest of Ironforge and their holy fury? No, honey, they have divine ways to detect such things.
We're not going there to enjoy the sights. We're going there to try and
kick ass and rescue kids.
We're trying to help some people get out of there.
Certainly some people being children who may be in danger.
Who put you up to this?
Well, can I roll an insight on that? Like,
yeah, go for it.
Just because I want to know if she will spread this around or not.
May I also roll an insight?
Yeah, you can. Yeah. So far with Nyx, Oh, well, let's start with Wonder. This one's more fun. This woman's as squirrely as they come. You can't read her whatsoever. But Nyx, you get a catch of her undertone, like, you've caught her attention. You said something that kind of like represents some of the other things that she's a part of. Not necessarily Citadel, but like the mages that she's a part of. Because as you recall, she is a mage of the Arcana. Maybe you don't know, but she wears a robe of that garb, which you probably will discover later. But you have piqued her interest by demonstrating that you wish to go over there, and her concerns are like, where is this coming from? Why are you putting yourself at risk? Like, that's the feeling you get from her. Like, if she would spread anything,
right.
No, she doesn't look like she would spread it.
Okay.
We do know that,
what was the name of? I'm so sorry, my squirrel brain is.
No, that's fine. She has a weird
Madam
name. Shang.
Madame Ji, Shang Ji, or
Shang
something?
Chu. I'll type it out for
Shang
you.
Chu.
So you have it, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Her
Like-
name.
Yeah,
Her
basically,
name.
yeah, took some Chinese names, guys.
No, that's perfect. I love the variety. I'm just, I have ADD and have
no,
squirrel
you're not
brain.
the only one.
Um,
You're not the only one, don't worry. I am herding
but yeah,
cats every
Nyx
week.
is
I mean,
going
come on.
Nyx is going to look very seriously and kind of lean over the counter and say, Madam Shang Chu has sent us on a mission to, or is sending us on a mission to collect children who have arcane ability and get them out before they can be found by the Iron Forge.
So you're doing search and rescue for that woman. She has a contract with us.
Yeah,
So
that's what we're trying to do anyways.
So it seems you might be meeting my fellow peers soon.
So you work together then?
Dirth, you should be able to look up that Dragonhide belt and literally drag it onto your character sheet. That one is in the compendium. It'd be the +1 version, by the way. In the compendium, we'll do a search for you. Just type in Dragonhide and you should be able to see it right away. Sorry about that. Shang Chu is a very interesting woman, isn't she? Sends people to do some very dangerous stuff. But it seems her heart's in the right place most of the time.
She's done our group a great kindness.
What is it that I can do to help you?
Honestly, anything to protect our casters and anyone we might find would be appreciated. Something to mask their presence, or
The only thing I can suggest to you and yours is to not cast in the cities. You know that itch to fix things on a whim, and she snaps her fingers and a ball of 4 lights start to float nearby? You know that itch just to fix things without even thinking about it? Yeah, and she kind of spins a finger around, seeing you jump at him. It's like, okay, this works. And you need to break that itch when you're in the cities. That's where they're the strongest. Villages, you might be able to get away with it. Hamlets, you might be okay. But if you're within city walls, they have runes all around that place that will place a burden on whoever casts spells. Even casting a spell to prevent a spell from being noticed would be noticed.
So this is...
Yeah, she's basically saying you need to practice reserve. Don't cast unless you have to. It's about the only thing she can do. They don't have anything to mask. And I don't even think there is a thing in the books anyway.
Do they... Yeah, no, I don't think there is an item like that, but
the
it's
only
a
thing
question Nick would have asked.
Yeah, the only thing that comes to mind is some item that creates an anti-magic shield, but at the same time that prevents you from casting anyway, so problem solved, right? She tells you unless you want to have, and she'll bring it up, unless you want to carry around an object that prevents you from casting, which probably wouldn't hurt, kind of like looking at some of the spellcasters in the group. I don't even think we have that many, do we?
Not this week, I don't think.
Not really. Not here with us.
Wonder, what were you again?
Just me.
Just you,
A
right?
bard.
Kind of stares at the Warforge, who might sink or swim, who knows? But she just kind of
we got Artificer now, right?
Oh, well, Artificer's a different kind of magic, though.
Oh, it is? It's not arcane?
It's more sciencey.
Yeah, they use science to create magic, and there's actually a I don't know, that Artificer should not make themselves too known in this the current company.
Yeah, that's
Her and Professor Smittersmon do not get along. Let's just put it that way. But She just says the best I can do is offer you aid. If you need to go to the Arcana, maybe you could find magic items I don't have. Like I believe you were looking for probably some more of these caps. They might have a few of those. If you were looking for, what was that, ring of water walking is what it's called. You might be able to check with them and they could probably direct you more confidently. That's mostly where my supplies come from.
Where is the Arcana then?
Way up north in the Vale of Valor. If you need transportation, I could probably provide you a teleport up there.
Nyx is gonna look back to the party. It might be worth it considering we're going into dangerous territory. I don't think we're gonna get much aid once we get there.
Above table, isn't that where we're supposed to be headed to catch our ride anyway?
Yeah. Like, this is the
Can't we
thing,
take
like,
a-
Oh, is it?
it's
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
basically we're
it's-
cutting Felix out of the equation.
Yeah.
Yes, let's go
Yeah,
take
the
this trip.
transportation would be much appreciated,
Yeah.
as would any other assistance like that you could provide.
Okay, well, if you...
Um,
Sorry.
Before,
Go ahead, Irachula.
How do we get back?
Hold on, let Irachula finish.
before we go, does this store have any magical weapons? Like axes or something which is stronger than the standard?
What, like a +1 weapon that somebody could probably just give to you on a whim?
No, I meant like a magical weapon that makes a little extra damage.
So, like a flaming sword or something is what you're looking for?
My head
Yeah.
hurts.
Ooh, Machop. Sorry.
Yeah.
He's looking
Speaking
for
of-
a chop, yes.
Speaking of ADD,
Mhm.
Just gonna keep
please,
drinking
please
alcohol.
roll up. All right, cool. She kind of like stares at you and gives you a disgusted look, Irachula. Unfortunately, you can definitely tell where this is going. Do you think I carry around grotesque weapons around here to, what, fill up this shop with valuable input? Look around you. There are wands, there are scrolls, there are cases to be bought, there are magical rings, there are cloaks, there are boots. Do I look like I would carry such a atrocious weapon? Unless, of course, it came in through a pawn. I don't have anything.
Okay.
Do you have
But you,
prawns? Did you say you have prawns?
Gain +1 weapon.
There you go,
Mm.
Irachula. You can have a consolation prize.
A +1 weapon has been granted to you, so Irachula, you can get a +1 axe, which will do +1 damage, which is what you asked for.
oh,
Yeah, but not any extra, but,
No.
you know.
Yeah.
At least
Better-
now you've got a second +1 weapon for your dual weapons. So.
Yeah, and you can actually
Or
get a
you
better
could get
accuracy.
a bigger axe and then just use it, yeah.
Yeah, well,
okay, so I got then 2 hand axes plus 1.
so you get 1 from this card, not 2.
Yeah, he already had one.
All right,
I
so if
think.
you have 1, then yeah, you have 2 now. That's fair.
Okay.
All right, cool. So yeah, just take down that you got 2 of them, and you can actually roll that thing twice. Anyway, I do have a
Okay.
business to run,
Thanks,
so
Corey.
unless there's a way we can wait till after hours, I could take you then. Does that sound fair?
Fair enough.
That sounds perfect for us.
How
I have
long
a-
would
I
that be?
just
About 4 hours.
I have a question.
Yes.
Do we have a way back? Is this a two-way teleportation or one way?
We're going one way, but we're going a heck of a lot farther than that. So
Yes.
Yeah.
don't
Your
worry
your
about it.
final destination is not to come back just yet. Well, I mean, she doesn't know. Above table, you need to take a ship to the continent that you need to go to. Find these orphanages, which I've been thinking about their names, and I'll have them for you as soon as you decide to go in this direction. And once you
Awesome.
retrieve the children who are of question that might have magical abilities, you bring them back to the mainland. And basically, if you take them to the Mage of Arcana, yes, you have a way back. So that's not a problem.
Nice.
And, okay, now I know how to need to do this.
Nice.
She will tell you, well, as long as you do what you're supposed to do and return the children to the Arcana, somebody there can bring you back.
So, I have one final question.
You all are a lot of questions. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I know, and I appreciate you taking the time. I have this ring here. It's a ring of obscuring, and it allows me to use fog, like, to cover my movements. Would an item like this mean that we would get caught and jailed or executed? Are items that allow you to do abilities like this, do they count, I guess?
This one in particular, yes.
Alright, then
If
thank
it
you.
casts
Nice.
a spell from it, it is possible to detect it.
Okay.
And yeah, she clarifies.
Alright.
Because the wording is it casts the spell Fall Cloud from it.
Alright.
So
Thank you.
do be careful
That's-
with your equipment. I do know it
The
takes
passive magical stuff.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. No, yeah, it's just continuing to give you advice, basically.
Yeah.
So, yes, just make sure that things that do cast spells through them are not used openly in a city.
Fair enough. But passive magical equipment is fine.
Should be
I
fine.
assume.
They don't have a problem with
Oh.
+1 weapons or such.
Alright.
How about potions of, like, healing and water breathing?
That's considered more alchemy in some senses, so they wouldn't even bat an eye at that.
Wonderful.
Thank you. I know we've badgered you, but this is
You
really
are-
valuable.
You are doing the good work that is needed. I will tolerate these inconveniences for now. Don't make it a habit, though. Baka.
We will not badger you unless it is necessary. Thank you.
But
Well,
yeah.
it sounds like we're off to the armories then.
Then I will see you at about 6 o'clock, which is, it's about 2 now, guys. So yeah, you got like 4 hours to do more shopping, and then we can move on to the next scene. Alright, then be on your way. She kind of like waves her hand at you, like, go, shoot fly.
I picture her like sending one of those glowing balls out the
Oh
door.
no,
and just
all
chasing
four
it
of them,
right out
all
the door.
4 of them are floating in a circular
yeah.
ring and just waiting for you to catch them. And she just moves it up ever so slightly, like it's a floating roller coaster, slowly moving you towards the door.
Oh my god.
Rin is just following it, jumping at him periodically. At him.
Have a nice day. And yeah, as soon as you get out the door, they follow you for like a half a block and then they disappear.
Rin looks around, confused for a second, and then stands triumphant. I defeated them.
You did wonderful, Rin.
Robot gives you a thumbs up.
Shakes his head.
then
How
looks
long
at
are we going to keep gaslighting this?
yeah, and looks at you as soon as like shakes their head no. yeah.
The small thing as they're walking towards the Maria, they're just gonna pull out lovely Ren Jr. from under their collar. Touching its head.
Red.
So a little kitten comes out from underneath your collar, right?
Oh, hello, Rin Jr. Nyx is gonna scritch the little kitten.
Sorry, I'm trying to roll my R's.
No, that was very good.
That's great.
Sorry, guys. Apparently, I have a slight hobby, especially when druids are in my party, to make animal noises. Hopefully, you can bear with me.
Don't worry, she also makes us make
Yeah,
them.
both
So it's
big
even.
cats, my dog.
Great.
Yeah. Well, I didn't get to last week, except for one.
AKA me.
Yeah.
Here comes my cat now.
Aww.
Salem.
At any rate. as you are wandering off to the next location to purchase weapons or armor or what have you, I guess you head to the smith, is that right? Or is there even a need?
Did we want to look for
Where's
better
the
weapons
Okay,
or
go to the
armor?
tavern.
Sorry, be careful not to interrupt people. You gotta be spatially aware, buddy.
Sorry.
Nix, finish your thought.
Did we want to look and see if we could get some better armor for ourselves or weapons?
Alright, now the other person can speak.
I was thinking about going to the tavern.
You do realize we have other things to do, right?
Before teleportation.
Mm-hmm.
Last time someone got drunk before teleportation, it did not end well. Any of us.
Sometimes it just never made it,
Oh,
Robot says.
Of all the party.
Yeah. Like, definitely drinking before going on a mission is bad juju in this group, because you're always tempted to get the good shit. And that's the way it is. At any rate, armor shop or no? Like, what's the score there, guys? Or is there somewhere else you want to check out? Like,
I'm
I'll-
good.
I want to see if I can get
Good
something from the
also.
forge.
I'm good.
I wouldn't mind above table trying to get a quiver that I can put poison into, so I can use my poisoner damage more often.
You sly fairy. All right.
How would you even word that, though? Because poison
What?
is illegal here.
I mean, is it illegal?
Nix,
Yeah,
don't you have
You had to buy
connections?
that on the sly.
Yeah, don't you have
Yeah, you got
connections?
I do have
but Going
connections.
to the
In
official
that
place
case,
for that
Yeah, yeah,
may
yeah.
not
You
be the best
know.
idea.
No, okay, okay.
In that case,
Yeah.
no, Nix would love to go see Jefferson.
Yeah,
We're
no,
gonna
that's
go
fine.
see Jefferson. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, but
Who is
Wonder
Jefferson?
mentioned
Good
needing to go to the forge.
news. You know the beer and liquor you were thinking about? Looks like we're going somewhere that has it. Do we want to go to the forge
Yeah.
first?
See,
Forge
I
first.
was going for information at the
Just
tavern.
need to check to see
Oh,
wine
yeah,
items
well-
in the forge, so mine will be probably quicker.
Yeah, let's do
First.
Wonder's quick little forge run. So as you walk into the forge, I don't know, should we even give it a scene or do we just want to surmise it? I can give it
I
a
was
scene.
gonna try
I'll give it. I'll give it.
table, I was gonna try.
Yeah.
They
You.
were just gonna try to buy an arm blade. Cause like it's a common thing. It
All
just-
right. Yeah, yeah.
a hidden
Just
blade for
tired.
Warforged.
He. Hold on. Yeah. All right. So, yeah. You see this very old dwarf sitting on a chair as soon as you walk in. He's running his hand through his beard. He doesn't seem to be paying attention. The door opens. You walk in, and he's just staring at nothing, like he's just looking for it. You do hear like, no, I wasn't sleeping. How can I help you?
Hello. Looking for specifically about, I read about it in a book while I was watching over a want. An arm blade? I think it was called.
You want a blade on your arm?
Yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
basically a retractable blade, I think.
Oh, that's hot.
What did I miss? Let's see here. My arm blade. Hold on. I got some rope in the back, and I can get a short sword if you need it. Like, no, quite literally, that's kind of like what it is, right?
Yeah, it's a retractable with a bonus action
No,
and
yeah.
stuff.
Maybe a spring instead of some rope. Or...
Well, it is a magic weapon that attaches to your arm, becoming inseparable as long as you are attuned to it. Hold it against your forearm for the attunement period. No, yeah. So he does have to get a rope. He does have to get a rope. So this does make sense. All right. So, what blade are we using? Like, what length are you looking to use? Long sword, short sword, dagger. Like, what are we using? It says any one-handed melee weapon. You want a rapier?
I'll take another rapier.
Take a rapier. So like he
Wow.
he chops off the scabbard, right? Like the handle part. And he grabs this rope. And I think this rope is kind of like where the magic is, right? Like you think he's just tying this on there to be funny, but as soon as he starts tying it, you kind of like feel a tingle. By the way, he tells you 100 gold pieces for this.
Can I pay him?
Yeah, you go ahead, pay him, and he starts tying this rope around this long, pointy, metallic rapier that is left, and you're like, "What is he doing?" And then you feel like the tingling, like this metal is starting to meld into your armament, right? And he finishes making a bow, and he goes, "There you go, nice and pretty. That thing will be ready for you in about an hour, and you can undo it."
Thank you.
So for an hour, you have to go around with this long, pointy weapon and a bow tied around your wrist.
Okay, I gotta be careful not to swing on my arms, which is gonna be like,
Hey, look at that! And then you stab somebody.
Oh,
I was just trying to point. I didn't mean to that hard. Anyway.
I'm just gonna go and hurry up to join the party.
Yeah. So now this weapon is starting to attune to you. Go ahead.
Something unique about you, Wonder. I don't know what it is. It's new.
The rapier snags against the ground as they walk.
Rin is going to hand the studded leather +1 armor that she's been carrying around for many sessions now over to Olaf then as
All
well.
right. A +1 studded leather. You can be added to your inventory, nice. Olaf. Olaf, are you even talking? I don't even see your character. Oh, there it is. Did we even fix your character all the way? Doesn't look like it.
Yeah.
No.
Bishop's gonna...
No.
Is it studded leather?
Yes, studded leather.
My head hurts, guys.
But you may need to fix your character if it's not fixed.
It doesn't look like it's fixed properly. For one...
Is it +1 or...
What is missing? Let me see what's missing here. For one, I don't think you have 13 HP unless you rolled ones, which you should have been able to re-roll. Anyway, did you use Character Mancer to level up? Yes or no?
Yes.
Are you sure about that? Because it should have asked you for HP. Did you roll your HP?
No.
Then you did not use Character Mancer. Or you skipped it and you should have used it. Alright, so let's see here. What needs to be fixed on this character sheet? Yeah, your HP needs to be fixed. You can add a +1 studded leather still, though. That's fine. Let's see here. No, this is how we're gonna have to do it. So what are you? You're a artificer, which is what? D8? Hit die? Yeah, they're D8s. Roll me 3D8s. Or, yeah, 3D8s. Wait a minute. Why are you set to level 1? I thought you were at level 4. What happened here? Did you edit your...
Yeah.
We're going on break. I got people to kill. I'll be back.
I don't know how to do this.
Yeah, no, we're going on break. We are going on break.
It's about break time anyway.
We are coming back from break. How's it going, everybody? Hope you all had a lovely Thanksgiving. And if you're fat on turkey and dressing after all that weekend stuff, come and play some D&D. Not necessarily to work it off, because, you know. Anyway. Welcome back, everybody. We fixed our problems, and hopefully our artificer can artifice now. And you guys are still in town. We haven't left yet, so I think we have one last place of interest, right?
The tavern.
Yes.
Well,
Jefferson's.
Yes,
the
Jefferson.
brewery, not the tavern. Don't worry, I got you
Whoa.
though.
It's still booze.
Yeah, we still got booze if you need it, and maybe information. Who knows? But yeah.
Bishop's gonna walk up to Wanderer.
Okay.
You like me now.
Oh no.
Oh, Lord.
What do you mean by that?
He uses like his own like humanoid arm and points at your new sword arm. And then he like points at his various not arms.
Not
Oh,
arms.
oh, honey. This is a new arm. Just that's what you need to me currently.
Okay, this is making sense now.
Uh-huh.
As
You start doing a dance to attract her?
him, just so you know, Wonder's a him. As you all travel across this area, Bullseye Brewery is a location that we know of. It's still early in the day, per se. And here you find yourselves, the front actually has like ales, wines, and other taps that to many, you know, like they sell to the realm around. And they have a tasting booth up at the front. You know, like a winery has a little tasting area and stuff like that. They have this very well-dressed, mannered butler-looking kind of character, kind of like addressing you as you walk in. Welcome in, everybody. Please, come on in. Would you like to try today's special, or are you here to see someone?
What do you have
Azuna.
special?
Oh, sorry. Asuna, then I think Nyx.
Oh,
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
go ahead.
Oh, Azuna is flicking the sword on Wonder's arm, just saying, "Oh, we'll see Jefferson," and then kind of giggling to herself, noticing that, pointing out it moves when it gets hit.
I will go and see if the I'll see if he's in. Can I entertain you in some free drinks before I go, though?
Do you
Sounds
have
lovely.
nectar that makes the brain not itch?
Do you prefer? And he's kind of like eyeballing you for a minute, trying to figure out what you are. Honey, does honeydew sound good to you?
I don't remember what makes the brain not itch.
Well, we have some honeydew ale you could try. Just sample it, see if you like it. And if you're interested in a bottle, you can let me know. And he'll...
I drop my 6 clinkies.
No, hold on to your coin. I am trying to tempt you into wanting to buy even more. So here. And he like pulls out some stem glasses, sets them on a table, and pulls out a small cask that can easily fill these stem glasses up, and he sets it on the table for anybody who wants to refill. But there's a stem glass for each of you. Even Robon, he wasn't even thinking, he just poured. And then he says, "Excuse me while I go see if the master's in." And he turns to head down a doorway that leads into a long hallway. Door
Azuna
shuts.
grabs Rabant's portion. I don't think so.
Hey, he said he poured that for me.
No.
Yeah,
Rin.
no, not
Way
until
too
you're
young.
older.
Yeah, Rin looks over as
Rin.
Azuna grabs that, both in surprise and approval.
But it's made out of honey. How can it be bad for me? Gosh, you guys never let me have any
That's the
fun.
honey.
We let you buy a whole candy store. Don't even.
I mean, that was my money. I'll buy me whatever. No, she's getting into her oh, perception checks.
Oh, perception.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
Oh, no.
Perception time,
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah. Perception time, everybody. Click your perception
Ooh,
button.
23.
Oh, Wonder, how about this? All right.
Wait a second.
Yep, I'm waiting. Okay, good. Yep. These are numbers. They do exist on
Okay.
the number table.
Well,
Hey, nice
I rolled.
perception there. All right, my
Thank you.
20 and 23. You notice that Robot's bag of holding like shuffled a bit on her side as she's kind of like pouting, and like it wasn't even her movement. Like you kind of like measured it and it looked like something like pushed outward and then up.
Oh man.
Robot.
Robot, I think your friend's trying to give you something.
Yeah.
What?
Something's going on with your pouch.
No, there's nothing wrong with my pouch. She opens it up and just kind of like reaches in. See, nothing wrong.
Mm-hmm.
As the
Is that
DM
any-
will make a roll.
Oh my
See,
god.
1, 2, 3, 4,
And now she comes with
5.
another bullet. No.
How'd you guess? You took away her drinking fun. I gotta give her something. Alright, so let's see here. Aw, this is a lovely bullet. Alright, so yeah, all of a sudden we see like a circular, not circular, like a how do I describe this without telling you what it actually is? It's very round. It's bigger than a regular bullet per se. But this ammunition kind of like pops out of the top of her bag, and she quickly wraps a hand around it and puts it inside her shirt pocket for later.
What was that?
Nothing. You didn't see a thing,
Must be a
and she will do a sleight of hand.
Can one of you like the help action?
You don't
The
have
meme.
to. You didn't see a thing. With those perception checks earlier, not even Wonders saw this. Like, you just saw the movements of the bag, and she reaches and kind of like feels something. She's not sure what it is. She just kind of does a sleight of hand to kind of like sweep it from the bag and put it somewhere else that she could check on later.
Fidrup is more concerned with was it like a tug to like
More like somebody's inside there elbowing the bag. It's like
no, I mean the like dispenser of the honeydew drink.
Sorry.
He's completely enamored with that instead of
give me a constitution check or save. Let's do saving throws on cons. Like, I'll tell you if it's. We gotta see how your character feels about it. So do a con check or a save. So goes down really smooth, maybe way too smooth, and you feel your itching brain kind of dull a bit as you kind of get slightly intoxicated. You're not punch drunk or anything like that, but you definitely feel buzzed. Go ahead. Sorry.
This helps. It's still there. This helps though.
Oh yeah, we're gonna make a killing off this honeydew. The establishment had some other people here, but as soon as Jasper comes back, he kind of like tells them, I'm going to have to ask you to go ahead and take your leave. Not to you guys, but to everybody else. And it's kind of like clearing the room, basically. Yes, I will definitely get that order. And please, I gotta clear the room for now. We will be kind of closing up a little bit here for shop, but please come back and see us soon. Thank you so much. And as the only two people that were here besides you, it was easier to clear the front area than to have you come back. We see I gotta think about this for a minute, because he's not healthy at all, is he? We see.
It's been a few days. He should be okay, right? Or at least
Sure. He comes out on a cane. At least the cane looks really nice, right? It's got like a fine bobble, but he's definitely leaning on it more than he's hobbling out. And as soon as he makes his appearance, and you can clearly see he's still kind of like breathy and kind of like taking steps carefully. And Elizabeth is standing behind him, and she kind of like goes to the front door, turns the sign to close, and the curtains around the windows drape over, and you guys are kind of like in a closed off session here. And Robot kind of shies behind Nyx and Asuna or whoever is within the vicinity. And Jefferson goes, well, I heard that they caught the guy. So thank you for that. Now,
Nix is gonna nod.
for reference, Robot was the one that shot him, but we didn't tell him about that. Anyway, he, yeah, and you definitely see Elizabeth kind of like giving you that clear, like, play along. And he goes, so, my saviors, how can I be of assistance to you today? And what you see before you, I probably didn't describe it properly, is a drow dressed in black garments. I have a token for him that might tell the story better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me just
I would
drag
like
it.
to see that sometime when I haven't been D&Ding for 12 hours already.
Yeah, here, I'll give it to you right now. Right now. You have, well, there you go. There you go. We see this drow character come out, and right now he's leaning on a cane, kind of like holding one of his sides. Well, you did me a service, but I really wish I could have killed the son of a bitch myself. There's a soft beep in the background. Now, what is it that I can help you with, Nix?
We are going to what was it called? The Citadel.
Oh, Shitfield. Yeah, I know that place pretty well.
Yeah. We're trying to get some people out. But
Save the tadpoles.
You know, there's
Kids, yes, kids.
only so many people you could put on an ark before it starts sinking. But I get you. I get you.
We're just trying to get some kids out, but yeah.
Well, you got to nurture the youth. Am I right?
oh, of course.
Yeah, Robon is definitely hiding hard somewhere behind the Suna and Nix. Very important that somebody teaches him the right way. But yeah, definitely the lads over there don't have it that well, especially if they know a few magic tricks. Anyway, so you're here to tell me this because...
Well, you know I've come to you for poison before. I was hoping to get something in the way of a quiver that'll hold poison for me so that I can essentially draw my arrows and just fire without needing to coat them first.
Sounds like they would dry out pretty quick, though, if you had that kind of thing going. Might slosh around a bit in the back, but maybe you can, I don't know, like, ooh, what if it's like gel, right? Gel poison, right?
Ooh.
Like, you put a gel in the bottom of the quiver, and then your arrow's already soaked in it, and you just pull it out. Can you make a gelatin mix of that? That sounds really neat. He's like looking at you like you know how to do this.
Well, actually, can she roll? Now that she has been given the idea, is that possible?
Make an intelligence check. If you know, yeah, just do that. Like,
okay, straight intelligence.
Yeah.
Let's see. No.
You find yourself thinking about it, but you're in the same boat as our friend here, and he's like, "Sounds neat, doesn't it?"
It does. Unfortunately, it seems beyond my skill.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, also,
maybe I could experiment with my kit.
Sorry, somebody was trying to say something there. What's up?
And I have a cup of water breathing. Do you want one?
Well, that has nothing to do with the current conversation. We're talking about poisons. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah. Somebody just said who got water breathing.
Oh yeah. Well, they were talking in chat. You could chat with them back, so you're not interrupted. So Elizabeth thinks about it for a moment. She's like, you know, there might be a way. Never thought to use that kind of mix for that, but we could definitely try something.
Certainly, if I can be of service in any way I do have proficiency in making certain poisons. I've never tried making something like this, but...
Well, then let's get some supplies that I need, and we're gonna surmise this. We're not gonna go deep into this, but she definitely needs to like get stuff to make Jello, basically. So she's gonna have like some of her henchmen run off and grab the mixing stuff to go get, and then they return with the items, and she invites you to come back to her workshop. But I think it would be only Nyx.
That's fine.
Nyx will follow.
So roll me a poisoner's kit with intelligence, and you can finish your thought. Sorry.
Sure. Well, it's good to see him up and about.
Yes, well, he thinks whoever did it's dead, so let's leave it at that.
Of course. Really? This is not my day.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I fixed.
Okay.
There.
What?
+10 to next roll.
There we go.
Oh.
I don't know why, but Dixper's kind of lagging behind today. So that's an 18. So that's good.
Okay.
There we go. The gelatin mix that you guys put together, like you find yourselves waiting for it to finally set, and this probably takes up the better half of the time that you guys are waiting, right? And I guess per se you like they definitely like put some extra padding at the bottom of your quiver to kind of like compensate the interior, right, from being stained by it. I don't know, like some kind of cloth or fiber or fabric they can place in there to kind of like save the inner lining as best as possible. But then again, this big old pile of goo comes floating out of a jar and then just at the bottom of your quiver, and you could just start stacking your arrows on top of it. So,
how long do you think this will last?
I don't know.
All right. Well, it'll be a bit of an experiment. I can always report back to you.
Yeah. Let me know. And if this is good, I have some stronger poisons we can use next time.
Very well.
All right, and yeah, it's getting close to 6 at this point as she walks out happily with her quiver.
Thanks, Elizabeth.
You're welcome. And the rest of you have been able to kind of like enjoy the liquors as Jasper's been kind of like going around treating you guys, sharing like the honeydew ale, the grape wine, some kind of cherry concoction that they were working on. They're trying to work with cherries now. Very expensive, this one, so you guys only get like a swallow of this. But yeah, you get a little bit of variety of everything that they got in the works.
Jasper, you're a saint.
Well, I thank you, ma'am. You and yours are always welcome to come by, but do make sure you make purchases. Could I interest you in that honeydew ale? As he kind of like turns to the.
How much is the cherry?
Oh, the cherries are going for about 100. We haven't got them fully cured yet. We just have a small sample. But trying to tease it to people so that when the holidays roll around, we'll be rolling in the dough.
Well,
Can I try one?
The cherry? Well, like I said, it's a small little bit I can give you, and it gives you a small little sip, like basically a sake size cup full of it, and hands it to you.
I down it.
Give me a con save. You find yourself feeling lightheaded and free. You're not basically beyond saving. Like, you're not going to be. This isn't the good shit. You don't get the fall over dead look, right? But this stuff here, it's got such a sweet, vibrant flavor to it. The taste of the cherries seems very well pronounced. Maybe it's overly pronounced for some, but You can definitely feel it kick as soon as it reaches the gullet, and then it just warms your entire body.
This brings me closer to getting rid of the itch.
This is a very strong price to get rid of an itch.
Mhm.
But you're more than welcome to buy some when you have the money, my friend. Hopefully your adventures will bring you back. Don't you worry.
Perhaps next time you'll have the bottles of it, and I'll be able to purchase one.
Indeed.
I don't think this dizziness is. I can't remember what gets rid of the itch.
Well, maybe out of character next week the DM will let you roll a history check and we'll figure it out together. But for now, we do not. Go ahead.
How much would a bottle of your honey dew wine cost?
Oh, they go for 5 gold pieces each. May I interest you in a case?
How many is in a case?
We put 30 of them in a case, and we let that go for 60 gold. I think that's right. 30 times 5 is... No, wait. I'm dumb. I don't know what it is.
I'll take that. I'll take that deal. I'll take that deal. I'll take that deal.
No, you don't. No, you don't. DM is retconning. Pineapple. 5 times 30 is 150. Okay. I'll let it go for 125 since you and yours have done a great deed for Jefferson.
Well, would we be able to have that delivered to our guild house?
Why, certainly.
Then I'll buy a case. Something to celebrate when we get back, eh?
I love how that sounds. That sounds really good.
Yeah, I agree. Also, is Jefferson still out here, or did he?
Yeah, he can be out here. Like, he's listening to the conversation, just kind of like taking a seat at one of the tall chairs by the tables. Let me know when you celebrate. I'll bring some stuff over too.
Yeah, we appreciate that, and you're more than welcome to celebrate with us.
Yeah, hopefully I'll be a little bit more in the up and up. Yep.
Oh yeah, hopefully it'll get better soon.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad to see you up at all after all of that.
Well, your cleric friend did a number to bring me back from the brink of death, and I swear I have not been that close to death that many times in 1 week. Let me just say that much.
Wait, what was the other time?
Oh, you were there, weren't you? We went to invade that drow palace looking for her.
Right. My God, that feels like months ago.
I know, I shouldn't have ran off like I did, but that's what us rogues do. Always being sneaky. Well, this rogue, anyway, and he kind of like pops his collar.
Speaking of, like this man has got connections everywhere.
Yeah, Asuna, what are you doing? Don't be touching those bottles over there. Sorry, go ahead.
Do you perhaps have any connections over where we're headed there that we may be able to potentially
No, the shadows don't... There's really nothing that brings me to Citadel Kingdom that often, and usually those are personal ventures. So I don't have a... Well, the guild doesn't have a base of operation in that direction. We more settle ourselves in Timor and Parenthia than Citadel. Citadel is just a shit show. Somebody should probably... I tell people maybe somebody should burn down that freaking city, but then I think they like that since they are attached to fire. So probably don't do that.
Well, I have been known to burn down a few things from time to time, but
Yeah, like half our guild house.
Hey, I didn't do that.
Wait, what? I was gonna wait for the delivery guy to get over there, and then we pan to him. He's like, "What the hell happened here?" But yeah.
You're right. That wasn't you.
Speaking of with the delivery, maybe we should make sure that they know to put it in the back half, or possibly put it in care of.
Should I just put it on hold for you guys until you come back?
That'd be perfect.
Sounds like a plan. Yeah, Jasper offers, and
thank you, Jasper.
You're very welcome, milady. Yes, thank you, sir. You're much appreciated here, of course. Yeah, Jasper, good on you. You're being kind to our fellow friends here, but good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks. Good luck to you too. Take
Yeah,
it
hope
easy
you
if
recover
you're
soon.
capable of it.
Are
Sorry.
we now going to the mean Humi who doesn't sell tattoos?
Robot
She's
sneaks
not
out of
mean.
the store.
Fizhip, kind of feeling the alcohol, goes on all six and walks like an animal, following behind.
Fair
Rin
enough.
kind of tilts her head. Are you okay?
This easier walk.
I suppose.
People
Six
might think
legs
you're
are
our pet or
better.
something, though, if you're wandering around like that.
What is
Jefferson jumps on your back and uses you for a surfboard.
Yeah.
No.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I'm just
god.
picturing him walking outside and Robot just getting on him and riding him like a horse or something, you
No.
know?
Robot's scared
I feel
of him,
like-
you know? Robot's like, I don't think so.
I feel
Robot
like
made herself
Jefferson.
scarce, though. Jefferson would be crazy enough.
Oh, I feel like Jefferson with his cane would fail that dex roll.
Yeah,
And
probably.
that's hilarious to me.
Well, he only gets
Bishop.
disadvantage. Anyway.
Bishop doesn't mind being pets. Pets.
Oh my god.
Get
No,
love.
no.
Yeah, no.
We are a party of equals. No. Nyx is heading out the door after them so that like
Yeah. Everybody's on their way back to Elverina's, right?
Right.
Alright.
Just please stand up, you know? Walk with us.
here, we'll even help you.
Yeah, if you need it,
in
we'll help
public.
you.
Each of his limbs are either like the crab-like one is very heavy, but the tentacle one is slimy. Do you still want to give him a shoulder?
Yeah, why not? He's been around. He's been around, so it's
He's
like it's not
definitely
like
been
it's
around.
surprising.
You
Why'd you
said
have to
they're,
do that
like,
to me?
fishy, right?
But yeah. Nyx
Uh,
is going to like probably get under honestly the tentacle arm because that's lighter to try and steady him.
Why am I having a
Alright,
bad
just
feeling about this?
listen. I'm just
I think
y'all.
I think I've seen a hentai star like this. Not that I know what a hentai is.
Oh god.
Anyway, yeah, we'll back away. Let's back away from that before Pineapple
Riddle
actually does
support
get
the
used.
crab arm and
Bishop,
possibly lick it a bit because it's fishy.
I'm just trying.
And
Bishop
cool.
You
just
nipple his arm.
no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm like
Bishop.
just helping support and nibbling at it a little bit.
I'm
too.
just trying to help the new guy, and this is what I get. And
Noticing
Let
He
the
doesn't re-
lessons be learned.
Yes, indeed.
he doesn't really understand why he wants you to walk on his like hind legs, but he does like get the impression that you guys want him to, so he's gonna just steady himself up, making a strength check. Walk
Yeah.
it through.
All right, guys. Let's get somewhere, shall
DC
we?
was 20.
No. Hello. And then he falls on top of Asuna. Oops.
I made drink.
And then as soon as you get knocked out, the bagman crawls out of Robot's bag and takes you in. Anyway, no.
oh my
But it
god.
steals your arm.
Yeah, there
Unfinished
you go.
business. No. So
Oh,
let's
Lord.
continue, guys. I need to get somewhere. You return to Elverina's, correct? Yes.
Yes.
All right, great.
But I have a small question before we do.
I have small answers, and they're getting smaller by the minute. What do you got? I'm sorry.
Is my arm blade finally attuned?
Yeah, it would have been about an hour by now. All of a sudden, the rope disintegrates, and the blade shunk into your arm.
Oh.
Oh, that's cool.
Gotta use that.
Yeah, there you go. Though it was awkward the entire time you kept reaching out for brew.
It was
No wonder
like
didn't
going
drink. They were
to
just sitting
poke
there.
at it,
The
and then it
force
Oh,
we
yeah,
did.
that's right. That's right. You don't need
She's
to
like,
drink.
oh shit.
Nah, it would have been funnier if you did try to reach. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, so moving on, guys. Like, I get it, you want to do these little side gigs, but there is a storyline we want to follow too. But Elverina waits for you at the door, and she stands up from the stool of her thing, like she was sitting on a step that leads out of her store, and it's like, well, I was wondering when you would all get here, about time. And seeing her properly from behind the counter, you excuse me, you see her dressed in gray robes and a silver cord. For anybody who has Arcana, you can make a history or Arcana check if you want to know about the mages of Arcana. If that's not a thing, then we move on. That's not a thing. We move on.
Yeah, I don't have Arcana, so.
All right, cool.
Me
But
neither.
we all know that she's part of it. She introduced
Yeah,
herself
but
as that and offered to have us join.
Alright.
So.
Just making sure that there's like other tidbits I could have gave, like maybe it could have triggered somebody's memory, who knows, but nobody's that
fair.
far along. Anyway,
I don't think we have the casters this time to.
yeah,
to be
everybody,
triggered
all
by
the
it,
caster, all the casters are gone. How are no, where
Yeah,
are
it'd
you
be
when you
like-
need to be here? Anyway,
So it'll be like Wonder, and that'd be it, maybe.
yeah.
So
Oh well, yeah. Wonder, you go ahead and make it.
if they want.
No, I say do it. Do it.
Try Arcana. I roll it straight a bit often.
Okay.
Hey!
Now, what about the Arcana do you not know? Or let me ask you this: is there a history with the Arcana?
Nick's help.
Like, I don't know what your
I would
whole
say-
backstory
I would
things are, but
I would say it's perfectly plausible that
Yeah.
you know of these folks.
We probably wouldn't for them for like some stealth objects, honestly.
Yeah.
We
So
probably
maybe-
had some connections with them at some point.
like it comes
And you
down
guys
to
did-
the where were you based? Like, did we decide what kingdom you guys were based so that I can kind of like give you more detailed?
Honestly-
This is why you needed me in this conversation.
Yes, we need to bring you on it. We were kind of trying to hammer some things out so it wasn't quite as confusing.
You
before we
guys
brought
could have
you in
just
on it,
jumped
you know?
in into the chat, guys. It was just me and Iratula staring at a screen.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's
But with Nyx's backstory being what it is, they could have been based anywhere. So, if you, like,
Oh god, never mind. Maybe there wasn't anything to it, but I'll just give you this much at the very least. They're the Arcana. Maybe you recall that they have like a small academia of sorts, auditorium perhaps, that you'll recognize as soon as you get in there. But just because of the way that Elverina looks, it kind of reminds you of the people that kind of like wandered there openly. And oh yeah, that's like one of their head people, right? And she just kind of like presents herself at that point. It's like, well, gather around and let's get out of here.
Winter's standing a bit taller.
Hmm.
Rounded.
And unless there's anything else you need
Wait,
in
you grew
town.
taller?
Figure of speech.
Figure of speech. Robot pulls out a
Wonder
tape
actually
measure.
grows like half an inch.
No, she's still the same height.
She
Or he's
grows
still
like
the same height. Sorry.
0.1, or he grows 0.1 millimeter.
Only
There you go.
because you're tippy-toeing on that little nail. Anyway.
Yep.
Hot.
Because you got a rock
Damn.
on your boot or something.
What do you mean by hot?
I don't know.
oh my
I heard
god.
some kids say it today at Target,
Yeah.
so I keep saying it to piss
Robot?
people off.
Yeah, Robot's like, why is that hot? I'm trying to figure it out.
Robot. It's
Huh?
like when you know how if you walk on something hot, you stand up higher or taller to try.
All
and
of
get
a
off
sudden,
it? It's like
teleport
that.
is cast because she's tired of waiting on
Yep.
you guys.
Right.
Yep.
You guys feel a shifting emotion as you dissipate from where you are, and all of a sudden, your physical form is popped into existence in a closed-off room, a room that is kind of made out of stone. And at the bottom of your feet, you see a teleportation circle. There is a window, like a cathedral-like window, kind of like shining light in, but through fabricated glass that has been etched and stained, stuff like that. So there's like a small little window up in the about the 15-foot mark and this room's probably 20 feet tall, but you all appear in this room, and Elverina leads you out. It's like, come on, follow me. And as you exit, as she guides you, you find yourself in a hallway leading towards some stairs going down. As she leads you out, the stairs lead into a very open-looking cafeteria-like setup. There are long tables with benches going down each side. You could see what look like different age groups. Like you could see older gentlemen, you could see younger people. Like there's some young kids similar to who you think you're gonna go rescue, like eating together at a table. There's like it's evening, so they're here for evening meal, right? And yeah, basically like the staff of the area is also eating. You can see a few dragonborns and a lot of elves and half elves, along with quite a few humans. Probably one thing that catches your eye, that one thing that does not look like the others, is this lovely looking platinum blonde woman who seems to be taking 2 trays with her out the front door. So you kind of like see her hip the door to open, and she takes these 2 trays outside and starts walking away from you all as you are like descending the stairs. And Alvarina kind of like guides you down. It's like this is their cafeteria area where everybody can come in and grab their meals. The stairs on the other side of that, and she kind of like points some stairs leading to like the back left, and going up that way will lead to like the dormitories where the children stay. So this is like the living quarters for the people here. Also, the academia is behind this building here, but you're not here for that, are you? I would suggest that you probably approach Spencer, and he will get you to where you need from here.
Much
Thank
appreciated.
you.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
She disappears.
Hopefully see you soon.
Yeah. I just left you all in this area uninstructed, and I am scared. All right. So as you are left here in this facility, the you guys do get some strange looks because you're the odd man out right now. They did see kind of like the sin with Elverina, and kind of like she gave you an explanation, and then she just pieced out. She's out of there. You guys are in this strange area where people are kind of like staring at you. What do you want to do?
I believe we need to go and find that guy.
Can I do a perception check?
Perception check for what?
Investigation check for what's wrong in this room.
What's wrong with the... Give me an investigation. Let's see what you get.
We are what's wrong with this room right now.
I mean, that is the obvious answer, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. You're an artificer, aren't you? Yeah.
Oh, no.
Olaf, you're just getting some strange looks from the older folk, but the younger folk don't seem to be minding too much. Then again, that can't be compelled in comparison to your crab arm tentacle looking guy either.
Yeah.
Speaking of crab arm tentacle guy, this is a cafeteria of sorts, right?
Yeah.
Can I make a perception to like see if they're selling any fish? And yeah.
Make my job harder. Why don't you go ahead? Perception 21. Was fish on the menu today? No, it wasn't. There are lots of vegetables. There are
He's
some.
uninterested.
Yeah, there are some choice game meat like venison and chicken, but as far as like fish,
Technically,
yeah.
Technically something you could eat, but he's not interested if there's no fish food.
I mean, you're not here to eat anyway, so.
Yep. I
As-
apologize. What was the guy's name one more time?
Spencer.
Talk to
Spencer.
Thank you.
May I roll perception to see if there's anyone who seems like they're in charge?
Yeah, that was what I was
Sure.
trying to do too.
I feel like we need to find someone to
Or
ask
somebody
you.
seems like they may be able to help us find somebody.
I
Yeah,
really
find the
should.
hottest one.
The hottest one walked out the door already.
What?
Oh shit! I didn't find anything.
I found something.
Rin, you
probably.
found out you're not as tall as you thought you were. You shrink back down a
Yeah.
millimeter.
Oh.
So let's see here. That Wonder, are you looking for someone in charge?
Yeah, someone who appears to
Asuna
be in
is as
charge.
well. All right, hold on. I gotta go find the most annoying guy yet. Hold on.
Rin looks
We've dealt
around
with
for somebody, but gets distracted by Rin Jr. being cute.
Yeah, easily
Wonder's
enough.
shoulder. Yep.
Okay. There they are. There is a let's see here. There's 3 people in particular that kind of like catch your eye. One is a human woman with silvery hair and crow feet under her eyes, and seems to be forced into a squint. Like you could just tell, like the elder hierarchy. Maybe she's someone to talk to. Maybe. Next to her, there seems to be a half elf. Looks a lot younger, dark brown hair. And then next to them, you see this half orc, who, though wearing the gray robe and silver cord, you can definitely see like a black cape emanating off his back. Those seem to be the 3 that catches your eye, but you weren't the one that saw it. Only Asuna and, or wait, hold on. Dearth, Asuna, and Wonder.
Yep.
So if that was
Okay,
Dearth,
hello.
my apologies, you did. But if it's not, then no.
Yeah, it was me.
All right.
I will
yeah.
go talk to the woman.
And anybody going with, or like we can make this a group thing.
Yeah, I would assume that we're gonna follow along.
All right. So you see one of
Which one is
yours.
it going for?
He's going after the human woman with silvery hair.
I have them. One of those things. Go after that one.
There's 3 of them. All 3 of us could split up if we
Well,
all...
to be honest, they're all 3 sitting together because they seem to be the ones who are kind of like in the older group. But like these are the 3 that caught your eye, right? And as you
we'll go
approach,
for all 3.
yeah. As you walk up to the 3, the older woman goes, My, what brought you here? I seen Elvarina just a second ago, but she didn't stay for long, did she? Oh, that woman's always in a hurry, says the half-elf.
He's we're here to meet with somebody.
Oh, yes? Well, who are you here to meet, dearie?
Rin, do you remember his name?
Spencer?
Oh,
Spencer.
you're here to meet with the headmaster then, are you? Oh, yes. Oh, you probably don't know your way around. Here, let these old bones stand up for a second. Excuse me, my friends. Gets out from the table and kind of like catches his staff next to her and walks out towards the doorway that the other woman went out. And she points you in a direction, and you can see what looks like a tree with a huge trunk with a door in front of it, human size. We're not hobbits here, guys. And it seems to lead into a building where you see the door closing behind that woman who you saw leave recently.
It closes behind her?
Yeah, the door closes behind her, and this is where that woman that you're talking to at the moment is pointing to. So like that hot chick that just ran out, the platinum blonde, yeah, she went up that way.
Yeah.
So
Azuna's gonna chase after.
so as soon
And
as
no
starts
one is
going,
just after Azuna.
it's like, but yeah, that way. Nope, they're going the right way.
Thank you,
wanna...
ma'am.
All right.
Okay,
Well,
yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mom.
I'm not your mom, but that's so sweet to hear.
Oh,
There's
Sorry.
a good-
Mom.
Yeah.
Mom, sorry.
Okay.
I apologize.
She's got a bit of an
I-
accent. It's okay.
Okay.
She means it with all due respect.
Okay, I'll
He-
see you later. Oh, it would have been nice to have some grandkids. Anyway.
I like this NPC.
Oh, well. So, at this point, you guys kind of like find yourself going into what looks like a library as soon as if you go in, right? I guess I should ask. I don't want to see. That's the problem. DM can't assume, so I gotta ask.
Yeah.
'Cause if
Azuna,
I-
are you
Knock
going
before you
after the
walk
hot
in?
chick and diving through the door too?
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely.
Or are
Cool.
you
Oh my
pulling
gosh.
a Fendel and looking for a window to bust through?
Yeah.
Oh no, we're going straight through that same door.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Good. Nice to know that some people have manners.
Yep.
Can we
Make sure to knock, Azuna.
You want me to knock?
It's polite
Literally
now.
just go through it.
Okay, do we knock? We are the ones who knock. And that doesn't make sense. I'm going to open the
No,
door.
it doesn't make sense.
Oh my
And
god!
That's
as you-
literally what we were saying.
So as you enter in, and what you see before you is like a library. So as you enter in, this library has books and books and books. Just like the circular circumference of the tree has all these shelves going around in a circle, carrying all these different types of books. There's like a desk where you see somebody who's like a clerk, a librarian perhaps, watching over the books. But you see, just real quickly out of your eye, because you were in a rush to get in here, right? The
Right.
footsteps of this woman going up some stairs that spiral upwards. And you can hear her footsteps still going. So she's about 1 story up, and she's about to go probably 2 more to get to where she's going. So you can like
So
hear her thudding.
Do I have
I'm
Thelma?
going up the stairs.
Yeah.
Follow her.
Yeah, we're chasing.
Damn, guys.
Very
Chill.
much.
Are we sure she's going where we know to where we're
Oh,
where
Oh,
we're
yeah.
I
going?
guess we'll
Yeah,
oh,
find
is she
and-
out.
not going?
And the guy up front's like, "Oh, excuse me, where are you all rushing? Oh, wait, hold on, stop." He stops you. Where are you
Okay,
going?
We're
What are you
looking
here?
for Spencer.
May I ask who's calling? Like who's here?
Arctic Circle. Alvarina sent us.
Oh,
to
Elverina
talk to
sent
Spencer?
you. Oh,
Yes.
yes. Well, Spencer's upstairs on the 3rd floor. You can reach his office up there. Do mind your manners.
Ooh.
If he throws you out, I'd never seen you.
Works for me.
Okay,
That's
fair
fine.
enough. And yeah.
And where does that platinum blonde usually go?
Oh, Divya? Oh, that's that's Spencer Squeeze. Anyway.
So,
that's good to
Azuna,
know.
please leave her alone for now, at least.
For now.
Go upstairs.
I mean,
Mentally
at
here,
least
I'm already
until
realizing
our work is done.
I can't wait to unstack this to you guys. It's gonna be hilarious. So
Oh my god.
you guys make your way up.
I would assume, yeah.
Yes.
Ren's gonna head up anyway.
Yeah.
You get like a story up, and then you hear a door open and close. So wherever she got to, and then as soon as you get to like the 3rd floor, like you're seeing also like 2nd floor level of like a library, whatever, like a little set here where people are like reading and studying, right? Then you get up to the 3rd floor, and then it opens up into like half of it opens up for the stair, and then there's like 2 benches on the wall leading towards a door, and the benches could probably fit about 3 people on each one on each side. Kind of has that principal office vibe, if that makes sense,
Yeah.
right?
That's cool.
And yeah, there's a oak door just waiting to be knocked or open, whichever
Ren
you
is
think.
gonna walk up and knock on it before anybody has a chance to just bust in.
You hear a young man's voice kind of like call over, "Yes, can I help you? Who is it?"
We're Arctic Circle. Alvarina sent us to see Spencer.
Oh, all right. Give me just a few moments. Please have a seat. We'll be with you in a moment.
And she'll step back and take a seat on the bench.
Yeah. Doesn't know how many people are out here. You're all kind of like, Some of you are standing, the rest of you are sitting, or what have you.
Can I read a book?
Did you grab one from the library?
No.
Then no, you can't read a book that you don't have. Or do you have a book?
Can I go downstairs and grab a book?
Yeah, probably best if we all stay together.
Okay, I'll stay.
I don't think it'll be that long anyway. Just hang out, man.
Yeah.
I am just looking for a character in the vault to see if I got him or not. Do I not know how to spell your name? Go ahead.
So, Azuna, you're a fan of blondes then?
Oh, I'm a fan of many things.
Jeez.
That one just happened to be on top of the list.
Alright, good to know.
Indeed. Good news, guys. I think I found her token. Hold on a second. No, that might not be her. No, we'll find out. Nope, that's not her. All right, continue, guys. We're gonna be a few more moments.
Oh.
Out of curiosity, what were you going to do when you caught up with her?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I was just gonna talk to her and get to